Ever notice how every time you move to a new state, suddenly it feels like half the world had the same idea? Well, turns out, in some states, that's actually true. Today we're counting down the top 10 states with the fastest-growing immigrant populations. And wait until you see who's sitting at number 1. Spoiler, it's not the state you think. Number 10, Colorado. Yep, the Rockies aren't just for ski bums and craft beer lovers. Colorado has quietly been pulling in new immigrant communities, especially in Denver and Aurora. Imagine showing up for the mountain views and suddenly finding the best Ethiopian food you've ever had. True story, locals rave about it. Colorado's immigrant growth adds flavor to a state that was already pretty colorful. Number 9, Georgia. Georgia's not just peaches anymore, it's passports. Atlanta especially has become a magnet for immigrants from Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Think about it. A booming job market, Hartsfield-Jackson Airport connecting to literally everywhere, and oh yeah, Waffle House on every corner. Who wouldn't stay? Number 8, North Carolina. North Carolina is like that friend who quietly reinvented themselves. You look up one day and bam! Charlotte and Raleigh are full of new immigrant families starting businesses, building neighborhoods, and changing the food scene. If you think barbecue is all they've got, wait until you try the authentic Latin bakeries popping up around town. Number 7, Nevada. Everyone thinks Vegas is all slot machines and Elvis impersonators, but step off the Strip and you'll find thriving immigrant communities in Henderson and Reno. It's not just about chasing jackpots, it's about jobs in hospitality, construction, and tech. Plus, if you can handle 115-degree summers, the desert's got space for you. Number 6, Florida. Okay, you probably guessed this one. Miami alone is basically an international city where English is just one of the languages. Cuban, Venezuelan, Haitian, Brazilian, you name it, Florida has it. But what's wild is that smaller cities like Orlando and Tampa are also booming with immigrant populations. So yes, you get sunshine and Disney, but also some of the best empanadas this side of the Caribbean. Number 5, Washington. No, not DC, we're talking Seattle, Tacoma, and beyond. Washington State has become a hub for Asian and African immigrant communities, fueled by tech jobs and a global economy. Plus, if you've ever had pho in Seattle on a rainy day, you know it's basically therapy. Number 4, Texas. You knew Texas would be here. Houston alone is one of the most diverse cities in America, with massive immigrant growth in the last decade. And no, it's not just tacos and BBQ, though let's be real, that's a pretty solid reason to stay. From oil jobs to tech startups, Texas is proving bigger really does mean more cultures under one roof. Number 3, Arizona. This one might surprise you, but Arizona's immigrant population is growing fast, Phoenix in particular. Lower cost of living than California, lots of construction and healthcare jobs, and hey, you can actually see the sun every single day. Well, until you're hiding from it in July. Number 2, New Jersey. Jersey may have the jokes, but it's also got the immigrants. Newark, Jersey City, Paterson, huge growth, especially from South America and Asia. If you want to know where to get real international groceries, ask someone from Jersey. The diversity here is making the Garden State a cultural powerhouse. Slight playful pause. Number 1, Utah. Yep, Utah. Didn't see that coming, did you? Salt Lake City and surrounding areas have had one of the fastest-growing immigrant populations in the entire country. Tech jobs, refugee resettlement programs, and a relatively affordable cost of living make it a magnet. So the next time someone says Utah is all mountains and Mormon temples, you can tell them it's also one of the most quietly diverse states in America. So what does this all mean? Immigrants aren't just changing the population numbers. They're shaping the food we eat, the jobs we take, and even the cities we dream of moving to. Which one of these states surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. And hey, if you want more insights into where Americans and the rest of the world are moving, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more maps, stories, and maybe even a few jokes coming your way. And trust me, you'll want to stick around for the next video. Because let's just say it involves Americans packing their bags for places you never thought they'd move.